Thank you for joining us right here on Business Now. I am Samuel Okata. The Supreme Court of Nigeria has adjourned the case on the Naira Swap policy of the Central Bank of Nigeria till Wednesday, February 22, for a hearing of the consolidated suit by 10 states. The Apex Court, which had the case on Wednesday, was filled to capacity with a tenure of senior advocates of Nigeria, Ondo lawyers, and the governors of Kaduna and Kogi State, Nasir El-Rufai and Yahaya Bello, respectively. At the last hearing, the court had temporarily banned the implementation of the February 10 deadline of the CBN from making the old 200, 500, and 1,000 Naira note legal tender. The Zamfara, Kogi, and Kaduna State had instituted the suit against the federal government and the CBN. Other states, namely Niger, Kano, Ondo, Ekiti, and also applied to be joined in the suit against the CBN and the federal government. Court proceedings began with Justice John Okoro leading a 7-man panel. He said the court should lose sight of the case and its intention as it affects the suffering of Nigerians. Lagos State, through its Attorney General Moyosore Onigbajo, also applied, seeking to be joined in the suit. Bayelsa State, led by Damian Dodo, had also applied to be joined in the suit as the correspondent. Similarly, Edo State applied to be joined as a correspondent. The federal government, through the Ministry of Transportation, has reiterated its commitment to the promotion of efficient operations at the semi-Cracky border to enhance trade and economic integration among member countries of ECOWAS. The Minister of State for Transportation, Prince Ademola Adegoroye, recalled the federal government's positions at the commissioning of free multi-million naira project executed by the Federal Ministry of Transportation at the semi-Cracky joint border post in Lagos. The project included the roofing of free walkways for arriving and departing passengers, constructions of 20 toilet facilities, and provisions of 2 solar-powered boreholes, water treatment plants. 10 air conditioners had earlier been supplied and installed in offices within the joint border post. The Nigerian Investment Promotion Council says it's making plans to ensure that Nigeria becomes a preferred investment destination of choice. The Executive Secretary, NIPC, Saratu Umar, said this at the stakeholders' engagement held in Abuja on Tuesday. She said the NIPC also was strategizing to increase national attractiveness and rebranding strategies at the national and subnational levels to deepen investment promotion drive of Nigeria. She said the absence of a coordination and monitoring mechanism had left the investing community largely for the most part in a state of confusion, adding that the coordination of investment promotion activities between the national NPA, NIPC, and subnational IPAs for the effective implementation of investment promotion activities was largely absent. Umar noted that the country-level effort should be created for investment promotion under the coordination of the national IPA, NIPC, and protocols put in place to avoid a race to the bottom conduct which would eventually be detrimental. According to her, Nigeria is a resource-rich country with a potential that is unrivaled by any other country in the world, adding that this potential was yet to be fully harnessed. The federal government agency, the Nigerian Content Development Monitoring Board, has signed a memorandum of understanding with the National Local Content Monitoring Agency, Senegal, on deepening of local content in Senegal's oil and gas sector. The signing, which took place in Lagos on Tuesday at the 7th Sub-Saharan African International Petroleum Exhibition and Conference, came on the heels of Senegal's preparation for its first oil and gas before the end of the year. Speaking during the signing, Senegal's representative Deputy Permanent Secretary COS Petrogas Republic of Senegal, Mamadou Fall Kane, said the country had a lot to learn from Nigeria, which has achieved 54% local content out of 70% target by 2027. Nigeria's oil production increased month-on-month by 1.9% from 1,235 million barrels per day recorded in December 2022 to 1,258 million per barrel per day in January 2023. The Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries revealed this on Tuesday in its February 2023 monthly oil market report. According to the report, Nigeria surpassed Angola that produced 1.050 million barrels per day to become Africa's leading producer, while Equatorial Guinea came last with 55,000 barrels per day during the period. The report also showed that on a year-on-year basis, the January output was a massive 10% drop from the 1.399 million barrels per day in January 2022. The Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission latest oil production data released indicated that condensate oil production for December was 1,778,313 barrels per day. This brought total oil production to 1.4135 million barrels during the month. The confidence index of Chief Executive Officer in the manufacturing sector declined marginally in the fourth quarter of 2022 from 55.4 points to 55.4 points in the third quarter of 2022. The decline in the aggregate index score of the manufacturer CEO's confidence index followed the challenging operating condition at that period. The Manufacturers Association of Nigeria reviewed this in the MCCI report on Monday. The decline in the AIS underscored the persistent challenges and the waning confidence of manufacturers in the economy in fourth quarter 2022 over the recorded points in the preceding quarter. The MCCI is a research and advocacy publication of man which targeted changes in pulse of operators and trends in the manufacturing sector quarterly in response to movement in the macroeconomy and government policy using primary data generated from direct survey of over 400 CEOs of man-member companies.